So yeah, uh, hello everyone, welcome back. Right, I came my home recently, right, to my village, and there are a lot of things which I learned in these days. Right, I mean the first thing is that when I came to village, right, I first thing that I decided that I will not use these mobile phones, right, at all. So I just put it down for the 1 2 days, right, and I'm just using right now to just make these videos, right. I mean not for any pleasure, not for any relaxation, right. And one thing I learned that ki, like how high dopamine level, even like all this self awareness that I had, even because even with that, right, I was using a lot of my phones, right. So when I came there, I spent my days without the phone. I feel the boredom, I feel a lot of boredom, right. I was like, what I'm doing with my life? But after a period of time, I started realizing that how like the basic thing like studying or just like walking, like just talking to someone is so like I was feeling so much good, right? And back then, when I was like doing all the college wala thing and all, I was not like enjoying the studying and all. So the first thing that I learned that I need to really control my dopamine levels, right? Even with all the self-awareness, the social media has designed their system in a way that you will get addicted, right? How self-aware you are, no matter how you goal oriented you are, you will somehow waste your very precious time into this, right. And what now I will do that ki I will not use social media for relaxation, for mm, uh, first thing that I like which I learned from this experience, that now from now when I will go Lucknow, right, in my room, right. So I will not I will make sure that I don't increase my dopamine level. I will not listen music, I will run without music, right. All these little things, right, running without music, this has huge impact in long run, right. So these I have spent a lot of time listening music back then, right. And I realized that when I spent these 1 2 days, that how much high dopamine I was living with, right. So the first thing that I realized that I need to track my dopamine levels, right. And for that, one thing I make the rule that I will basically whenever I want to relax, I want to take break, right. I will do it offline, right, in the sense of that, yeah, I will go talk to the friends, talk to the family or anything like that, instead of scrolling on the YouTube or like watching shorts videos and all, right. Why? Because I have seen that, I mean, I started caring a lot about. Yeah, so I started like caring a lot about like, yeah, I mean so yeah, first thing, right, whenever I do relax or something like that, I basically need to do it offline. Because like, yeah, I mean when I was taking break on the online, right, using social media and all, then I was caring a lot about like I was like, okay, this country controversy is happening, like what the hell, there's nothing related to my, like, we were so much worrying about the person we don't know, right, the person we don't meet. So we, like, you are carrying tension about of the all the world, right. Why, right. So this is the first thing which I'm going to implement. This I learned in while I spent these days on my village, that I was living in the long, like I was living in the very high dopamine level lifestyle, and that was very true because I was struggling to take actions. The reason is not I'm lazy. The reason is that I am my dopamine level is very high, right. And I spend a lot of time doing the things which are very high dopamine level. So what I will do that I will not listen any songs at all. I will just uh, uh, torture myself, so called, right? What people say torture. So that is very important that I learned in these days that I spent on my village, right? How very high dopamine level lifestyle I was living, right? So that is the first thing that I learned here. And and yeah, second thing, hello Jindagi. uh I don't know. Yeah, so that is the first thing that I need to control my track my dopamine level. Ki, every single day that I and make sure that I do not spend my time on the activities that increase my dopamine level, right? And one of the thing which I need to actually implement that I do not listen songs at all, right, while going running out, right? Because that increase a lot. Music increases a lot of dopamine, right? It's better. Boredom is a very good thing. That is the thing which I learned, that boredom is very very good thing, right? So that is the one thing. And second thing which I recently learned, that life is always going to be imperfect, right? There will be no point in your life when life will be perfect, right? If you have, you will try to solve this problem, there will be another problem. So you need to learn to be like, you need to learn, like, be the imperfection, right? That is very important lesson that I learned, right? Because that is the thing. I was thinking that I will make everything perfect, but nothing is perfect here, right? So that is the thing you need to understand very well, right? And third, there is a no competition, there is a no comparison here, right? I mean, this is your life, man. Just pick a craft, work on that, just love with that work, right? I mean, put as much hours, just like try to do the best as you can, not for any validation, not for any achievement, just because you feel that, okay, I did my best, right? So that's all about life, right? Picking one thing and just trying to improve every single day, right? I mean, one thing, never stop learning, right? Learning every single day something new. Uh, and that's all, man. Yeah. So one of the takeaway if this live session is that keep your dopamine level very low. Do that dopamine detox, right? I mean, I was not like, I know that how much dopamine, high level dopamine I was living till I come my village, right, and started living here. I spent my 1 2 days here without phone, and I realized that how the basic activities like studying and just talking to a friend feels so much good, right? And when I was living outside of my home, I was living in this so much high dopamine level, right? So I was not enjoying the studying and all, right? So what I'm saying that in today's era, no matter how much awareness we have, right, we still got waste lot of time. Like I personally waste lot of time, right? Even with the, I have the awareness, right, that we should not, but still I waste a lot of time. And why? Because they have designed their platform, they have designed their they have designed their basically social media platforms in a way that I just caught into that somehow, right? So that is the thing which I need to really improve. I mean, track my dopamine level and do not do the any activity which can increase my dopamine level, right? Whenever I want to take break or whenever I want to take relax, I want to do relax, right? I just I just need to go out, right? Whether talk to friends, whether I can talk to my family, whether went for solo travel. But the only thing I don't need to do that, use social media for relaxation and all. That is the thing which I learned, right? So yeah, this is the thing which I need to like this village time that I spend here, like these 1 2 days without the phone. I mean, I will also to suggest you that try to spend 1 2 days without the phone, right? You will feel so much good, right? That the things I worried about is not that much important, right? And gives you a lot of clarity as well. So yeah, that is the thing that these blessed days has taught me. Are you on social media? Yeah, bro. Obviously, the YouTube is part of the social media, is one of the social media apps, right? But if you are talking about do I use Insta, so I don't use. So yeah, one thing now I am gonna do that. I'm just gonna pick any like for example, I have picked up web development, right? I'm just gonna fall in love with that skill, right? I will just go the call. No, bro, I do not have any Insta ID. I don't use Instagram. Right. So what I'm saying that I will just like pick up web development, right? And as I have promised you that 4 hours of development and then 2 hours of documenting, I will do that, not to get not to have the like I will get someday good job and all, just because I just want to really do that, right? There is a one thing that Arjit Singh, if you know the singer of Indian, right, very famous Indian singer, he said very important thing that if you want to stay free, right, from your past and from your future, then and you have to be present, right? And to be present you have to do something, right? And that is the very important thing which I learned, right? I mean, you need to keep doing something, right? For example, if you're that's why the chanting of Radha name, right, or something like that helps you a lot, right, to improve your focus, because you are doing something actively by your mind, right? And one thing I'm going to say that your attention is the new currency, right? I mean, now the new currency is your attention, right? Or every organization, every social media platforms is all they chasing is our attention, right? Every YouTuber is chasing our attention, right? So it's very important. It's one of the most important skill in today's era to actually actively choose your attention where you want to spend, right? And these, yeah, that's all. So one of the like takeaway of this live session is that for me, that keep track your dopamine levels, right? And try to do dopamine detox, like whenever you can do, right? And second thing, when don't use your phone, right? This is my learning that don't use your phone for relaxation, like for being happy, right? Try whenever you want to have any pleasure or whenever you want to relax, do it offline. Simple rule, right? Do it offline. But brother, for you, how to be busy in your life as a student and result must be productive? I don't get your question, bro. What do you want to ask? How to be busy in your life as a student? Okay, and result must be productive. I didn't get the point, man. If you are a student, then obviously you will be busy, right, studying and all, and result must be productive. Yeah, bro, same thing has happened me what you are talking about, that I was also living alone, right? Um, Not flat, but on single room, right? And we all we all get distracted. We all use social media so much sometimes. We know that we shouldn't. We know we have all these self-awareness, but we still do that, right? I mean, because so they have basically hired the best engineers, they have hired the best psychologists in the world to basically grab our attention, right? So no matter how we try, we somehow waste a lot of time using these social media platforms. At least I have done it a lot, and I do not even realize that how many times I have spent on the social media apps, right? But when I see the basically total time, that is lot, right? So the real thing is, what is the solution of this, right? So basically what I am doing, right? I don't know what is the solution. I'm not expert in it, but what I have did that I came to my village, right? And here I said to myself that I will not use these 1 2 days my phone, right? I give it to my mom, and I did not picked it, right? So in these 1 2 days, my dopamine level got so much relaxed, right? The level that should be. And now I'm right now I'm like really can do anything I want. I mean, if I want to study, I can actually study, right? And enjoy that study, right? Because my dopamine level is very low, right now. So the what I found the solution that if your dopamine hits, you need to shut your phone down. Just go out solo travel if you can. If you can go to the village or your home, just went there. Just leave it phone, man, for 1 2 days. I'm not saying to study at that time. Just do the basic activities like playing. For example, from the last 2 days, I'm just playing, right? I woke up, I play all day long, right? And then I sleep. So just basic activities. You can play, you can talk to your friends offline, you can talk to your family, just sit with them. Um, you can read books, but there is a one rule that you can't pick your phone. Simple. That's the thing which I did in my life. I don't know it will work for you or not, but that is the thing which I did for myself. So in very short, uh, if you faces direction, then what's the ways you can? So the only way which I have experienced, like which I am doing, is dopamine detox. Simple. Yeah, that is true. What you are saying from your experience, I have felt too, right? That is true. But yeah, I mean, just make sure that I mean, one thing I have uh, that one thing which has worked for me, that every single day before sleeping, try to check your phone, right? I mean, there is the option of digital well-being. You can check how many time you spend on your phone. That really helps you, right, to know that key. Okay, like for example, one day if I talk about, I was thought ki I have not used so much phone, right? I mean, I'm not talking about the Instagram. I do not use from the last 1 2 years, right? So in general phone I'm talking about, because it's not important you use Instagram or not. What important is that, like, how much time you are using your phone and for which purpose, right? I mean, for example, there are a lot of people who don't use Instagram, but still they still waste a lot of time on YouTube playing games and all, right? So what I'm saying that we I basically go to check digital well-being option and then check that how many time I spend on, like, uh, what is the total time that I spend on my phone. And I sometimes shocked that I have spent a lot of times on YouTube, like 3 to 4 hours. And when I check what are the videos that I have watched, there are all random videos, right? I mean, all random videos. There is no connection between one video to another video. That means I just keep scrolling, right? There was no purpose, like, okay, I search anything like you video editing, I search like development, and then I started watching, right? So when I see my watch list on that, I was watching anything, and I wasted my 3 to 4 hours just watching random videos, right? So that is the thing which you can track, right? At least that I started doing that. You can check how many time you have spent on the digital well-being option, right? And then if you spend a lot of time on YouTube, you can check what are the videos that you have been watched, right? So that will like help you, because whatever you track, that become better, right? Yeah. Yeah, share some experience if you can, if you're a final year student, right? Share some your experiences which you think, like, everybody should know, right? You can share it to me. I'm open to learning, right? Open to not I'm open to, like like learn about new things or new experiences, right? Oh, 3 hour is still good, right? I mean, if you have if you are able to manage less than 3 hour consistently, that is very good, right? A few days I got distracted again. It's okay, you will, right? I also, like, that happens a lot of, I mean, I one day I use lot, then again what, like, I feel regret, right? Why I use that much. So this keep happening. Just uh, keep trying, right? What I will say, because I also someone, I can't give you any advice, right? Because I'm at the same stage you are, right? So unless until I will not able to, and unless until I do not master that, or like completely like make myself distraction less, right? I can't give you any advice to you, because I'm not eligible for that, right? Yeah, it's nice talking to you. I also learned a lot of things. And as you are final year student, and like I am in this my second year, right? So if you want to share any experiences, you can share it to me, which you think can help me, or you think I wish I could know in the my in my second year, right? So you can share it to me. Well, thanks for the acknowledgement. Welcome, bro. Oh, you are senior, right? I must acknowledge you, right? You can share it some of the most important incidents that happened to you. I mean, which you want to share, right? Till I try to play flute, right? Oh, that's the biggest problem, I guess, engineers, right? I can understand you. I mean, I don't know, I can understand you not, but like, I can, I understand you, right? I am also in the same path you are, right? I mean, you have reached. I am also in the same direction, right? So maybe I also, like, I don't know. I also can't give you any advice because I have, like, not at your experience which you are, like, I am not experienced as much as you are, right? And yeah, so definitely it's tough time. Yeah, but I do not have much friends. I mean, okay, that was good, right? You have made friends in the beginning, right? But I was not have so much friends even in my first year, right? Yeah, you are true. You are very true, right? I mean, that is the thing which I like learned in my 12th even, right? I mean that see these I mean friends and all that, like, looks good in movies, right? But in real life that does not exist, right? Your family members is the only one which actually want you to see succeed, right? I mean, friends are all you. I'm very clear about it that friends are just for the entertainment, right? So I just give time according to that, right? Just 30 minutes, 1 hour in a day is enough. Uh, I mostly have I guess one, two friends which I talk to 1 hour twice in a week, just one, two, and also talk to once hour twice in a week, not much. And it's your line is very important till reaching at the end, you will be alone. And that is not one thing. I mean, just whatever I have read it, right? There is a, I think, Naval Ravikant, right? He said it very important that life is, what was his exactly words? Yeah, life is single player game, right? No doctors will make you healthy, no guru will make you peaceful, no college will give you placement, right? Ultimately you have to take control of your life, right? I mean, I'm not giving any motivation here, but I've just learned one thing and I can relate to your experience, right? That, I mean, that's very true, right? I mean, at the end you have to basically help yourself, right? That's true, man. And thanks for sharing your experiences. uh, I think, you see, if you are introvert till the 12th, and then if you made friends so many, right? It was actually good thing that you did, right? I mean, because I think that has helped you a lot to become confident. That has helped you a lot to improve your social skills, right? For example, I do not have the friends. I'm not saying in the positive way, because my social skill is very bad, right? I mean, I'm someone who not able to communicate properly with the people. So yeah, what I'm saying, that the thing that you did making friend was, I think, good according to my perspective. Because I mean, unless and until you don't waste so much time. But I mean, for example, I do not have many friends in my second year till, right? So I basically have very poor social skills, and very I like, I fear a lot when going on the stage and all. And the thing that you said once is that work at your skills. That is the right thing, right? I mean, that is the thing which I learned also in very hard way, that your works matter the most than any other thing. I mean, then your family, then your relatives, I mean, any other thing, your work is the most important thing. That is the thing which I learned also, right? Very hard way. I mean, even your family member will value when you do your work properly. I mean, so work comes the first, everything comes the last. Don't waste your money on the stupid things. From I have decided to spend my money on skills. That is a good decision that you have took, right? And I appreciate you for that. But I think you can also see, like, you when you spend on the stupid thing, you realize that I did it wrong, right? So it's very good sign that at least you are learning from your mistakes, right? That is very good sign if you keep doing that thing, right? I'll spend my money on my skills. Yeah, one thing yeah, that is very right. I mean, the best investment we can make is on the education, is on the skills, right? That has the highest return. I tried to play flute, but I don't know. I will. What the hell? How bad I'm playing? What the hell? Your ears will like say, "Man, stop this live." Very bad. I was playing good, right? But like, it has been a lot of time since I played it. Okay. You are not. Actually, I realized that you are not a random guy. I mean, I think you are from college or school days, I guess, as far as I know about it, right? I mean, I can guess, right? I definitely knew that you are from college or the school. I don't know exactly, right? But yeah, but that doesn't matter. I mean, you are a student. I am a student. That's all right. I will like just bit of best of luck to your future, right? Maybe you do well in your life and make your parents, yourself, most importantly, proud. Yeah, definitely. I read books, mostly non-fictional, right? I has this habit of reading books since 11th class, I guess, 10th class, right? And because of that, I also got scolded, right, in my school, right? I mean, teachers came to my home and they started saying that to my parents that, I mean, see your boy, what he's doing. He's not studying something of class 10th and he's studying these all the books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and all these things. I mean, this is not the age of him studying all these things. And now I can understand my teacher. He was right, right? I mean, at the age of I should study the science, math, I was studying all these things and just daydreaming, right? But yeah, those experiences was good, right? I was not. I stopped. Like I went to my teacher and asking questions, sir. What is the meaning of the education and all that? I mean, after reading all these books, I just got my thinking on a different level, right? Yeah. But now I become very practical, right? I mean, okay, books are great. I mean, that teaches you a lot, but at you need to read right book at the right time is much more important. Yeah, I have that book, right? I mean, I'm not my room in the Lucknow, right? Neither I can show you, right? I have bought that book. I have read it also, right? Not all the chapters, but some of them. That actually this is the subtle art of not giving. I liked that book, right? That was very good book. I did not have like read this book quite right by Susan Chan because I don't know, yeah, correctly pronounced or not, but yeah, I did not read this book, right? I think Quiet Book is I have heard the name of this book but did not study it, right? And I do not have this book. I bought it, I did, but did not get time to study. If you have time now, you can study. Okay. Yeah, introvert, na, right? Okay, I need to then learn this, right? Quiet book. Bye. Okay. I will definitely see the PDF of this book first today. Actually, I liked so much the book called Unfair Advantage. If you have read it, right? That was very good book that I read, right? That has collapsed all the mind, like all the thing, like all the thought that I have about so much motivation and all. That was a very good read book, right? Unfair Advantage. And Psychology of Money was also so good, like was so much good money. Oh, sorry, so was so much better to read. Yeah, definitely you can, you like, you should go for that. I mean, I liked it. By the way, like, which city you are doing? I started my channel after 10th class, I guess. Yeah. See, after 10th class, I started my YouTube channel. I started making videos of studying, like how to study and all. And I really started getting a lot of good views, right? I mean, 71K, 15K, and 14K. But what happened that I suddenly changed the topic, right? I mean, the channel topic. So I started making something else. And that was my biggest mistake that I made at that time, because if I keep making videos of studying and all, then I have the 1000 subscriber. I mean, I can simply fulfill the monetization criteria, right? So that was the lesson that I learned about YouTube, that yeah, bro. So yeah, that was the lesson that I learned. I mean, so your question was, brother, when you started your channel, so after 10th, I mean, what was the year? 2000, after 2022. Yeah. By the way, where did you like, where from where you are doing your engineering, bro, and which branch? And if you also comfortable sharing, you can share your college too. Okay, you are living in Delhi. Okay, let's. I mean, are you? I guess Bholu, if I'm not wrong. I mean, I'm not like 100% sure, but yeah. Okay, sorry. Okay, you're living in Delhi. If you are comfortable, I mean, I'm not forcing you to tell, but if you are comfortable, you can share it. Like your branch and your college name, your name too, man. Just tell me about yourself. Jamia Hamdard College. I mean, Jamia Islamia University. I have heard it, but I did not heard it about this, which you are saying. Maybe exist. I don't know. Okay, there are two. Okay, my bad. I don't know. Okay, CSC branch. Good man. CSC branch. Final year. Jamia College, right? And you are living currently in Delhi. Your name that has been left now. Okay, AI, artificial intelligence. Okay, so that is your specialization, right? CS branch, specialization, artificial intelligence. Good man. I mean, that has good future. Rudra Tripathi. Tripathi. Okay. So now your name is Rudra Tripathi, and currently you are living in Delhi, and you are doing your engineering from Jamia College, fourth year student, CSC branch with specialization artificial intelligence. Nice intro. My branch is again CSC branch, right? But specialization in designing. If you know that that name called CSD, Computer Science and Designing, that has very less, like this branch is available in very less number of colleges, right? So maybe you know or not, but CS branch, right? CSC with specialization designing, right? So that's called the CSD. Okay, that's great if you know, because most of people I told, they don't know the CSD branch, right? It's in IIT Delhi. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I was like, I don't know that. I think it's IIT in Delhi, and there is one more, IIT Hyderabad, I guess. Yeah, somewhere. Oh, that's good. But well, according to me, now, I mean, now the core branches have more value. I mean, that my just perspective, right? Because see, in the 2016, there was so much boom of CS background, right? And at that time, who did engineering from the CS branch have the most demand, right? But now, what happening that every career has the peak point and then there is a drop point, right? So right now we are at the drop point. I mean, we are we will finish it. At least I finish the engineering when CS branch have will be at the like drop point, right? Now the manufacturing sector will boom, and these because due to the AI and all, our CS branch student has less demand. The reason is there are two reasons. The first is there is a lot of supply, right? I mean, every year so many CS branch student pass out and there is not job available according to that, right? So definitely there will be unemployment issue, right? And like according to me, now anyone should not do like, I mean, yeah, that's my just take, right? So if you are in the fourth year, definitely you have made some LinkedIn profile and all, right? If you are comfortable, you can share it to me, right? I can see like what are kind of things you have made on the LinkedIn, right? If you're comfortable. No, bro, I do not have any interest in social politics. I have so much interest in the animation, right? I mean, I will definitely spend my time whenever I will get free time learning drawing and all, right? Drawing animation and all. Just for myself. But answering your question, I do not have any interest in social politics. Yeah, you are right. That is very big issue right now nowadays, right? But like, I mean, this. I mean, but see, this is just my opinion, right? I mean, that is maybe true, maybe not, so I'm just sharing it. I mean, see, this is very, like, I am not that much that personality that needed to do the social politics, right? uh, there is just some basic uh, personality traits that you must have, right, to do that. Yeah, maybe you have right views, right? I mean, you are definitely maybe right about it, but I have some slight different view about it, right? I mean, I personally think that you first should be selfish, right? I mean, maybe that sounds very weird or some very selfish again, but that's what I learned after a very hard, uh, like, you first be successful and then think about other people, right? Because I'm telling you, you will. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong here, but you, like, I have different view that I should not. I mean, we should not need to think about other people unless until we don't become successful. First, because the hardest part is once you become successful, right? I mean, maybe I'm wrong here, but that's what you first need to be selfish. You first need to be successful, then caring about other people, right? That's my view. I don't know how we will get success, right? I mean, and what, first of all, what is success, right? I mean, according to what is success, what is success, I don't, like, the society have told that this is success. I first thing I will question that what is the success, right? So that is I'm saying what is success, right? uh, so get how I will get, how we will get it, that is a different thing, right? But what is the success first of all? Okay, doing jobs for 20 to 30K per month, that is success for you. That can be success, I'm not saying that is not success, but is that success for you? That could be maybe, I'm just maybe that is the first step towards success. I mean, again, what is the success? I don't know what is success, right? The society has told me what is success, the experience, like, but I do not assume all these things. Whatever the society, whatever parents have told me, whatever the family has told me, ki, okay, if you get the job, you will be successful, you once you got married, then you will be successful. I mean, all these things, I just question mark, I have like put it question mark on that, and I am searching the answer. And what I have found, like, basic thing till now, that before sleeping, I'm satisfied with myself or not, the things that I have done in the entire day, and have I become the better person the yesterday or not. That is the definition of success for me, right? Ki, am I satisfied with my whole day, which the way I spend it? Rest of the things do not matter for me. That's all just my view, that definitely can be wrong because I'm human being. And one thing you said that getting degrees, lot of experiences, but still F, right? Fa, I can say. So, but like, I don't think like these things has that these the degrees that you get, the experiences that you get is not useless, right? They are important. I mean, I don't know, but I was also thinking just like you, right? I also do the engineering. People think that it is very valuable and all, but the reality is not. The people who do the thing, they know that what is this. These are useless things they are teaching, right? There is no use real life applications of that thing. But outside of the people think they are doing engineering and all, right? But they don't know the reality. But I was thinking why I'm doing all these things. These are useless, right? But after a period of time I realized that these things are important. That these things tell, like, teach you doing the things which you don't want to do, right? And which is the most important thing to learn in the life, because you will not get always what you want to do, right? And during the see, marks does not important. The person that you become while getting good marks, that is very important thing that you get. The personality traits that you develop while trying to get good marks, that person that traits, right, help you a lot than marks itself, right? For example, once I tried to get a good marks, right? I put it really good hard work, discipline and all, but still my result was so much bad. But that marks does not help me, but the uh, things which I learned, like doing the hard work, discipline, and like doing it when I don't want, these things is still helping me a lot, right? So maybe experiences and getting degrees, you think that is not useful right now, but when you will connect dot, like the Steve Jobs quote, right? You can only connect your dots looking backward, not forward. So maybe someday you will realize that all these experiences, degrees that you hold were important. I don't know, maybe you think that were useless after a time also. By the way, but it was nice talking to you, right? I mean, I learned a lot of things from you. Me too, bro. Me too. Okay, so I think have a nice day. I mean, sweet dreams, right? Good night, bro. Okay, bye bye everyone. Have a sweet dreams. And if you are still watching Zindagi, right? Uh, so you can share it your LinkedIn, right? I loved it to check it out. Bye. And man, if you have holidays, then go to home, right? Don't make that I will not go home till I succeed, because very less like, I mean, try to spend as much time as you can with your parents, maybe, because I mean, after a certain period of time, you will not be able to spend time when you want. So yeah, all these little things. Have a sweet dream. Bye bye.